Hello, it's Jonathan here from Boom Instructor Training. Are you moving your pupils forward too soon? In other words, are you planning lessons that are too challenging for your pupils? Are you moving your pupils forward before they are fully competent with all of the required car control skills and before they are competent using the MS PSL routine? We've all heard of the phrase, don't run before you can walk. Before I get into this, if you're a PDI, have a look at my website. There's an excellent online Part 3 training course. The Part 3 video tutorials are really helpful and lots of PDIs have passed their Part 3 tests after using these excellent video tutorials. Check out the reviews on my Facebook and Google pages. So there are a few reasons why a driving instructor might move their pupils forward too soon. These are the perception of value for money. Some instructors feel pressured to quickly progress their pupils through all of the driving topics so their pupils feel they are getting the most out of their lessons. If a pupil feels they are stuck on the basics, they might think that they are wasting their money. In this case, it's down to you as the instructor to discuss the importance of mastering the basics first before moving into busier traffic, even if this takes a little bit longer than the pupil was expecting. The pupil really needs to understand the risks of not having good car control skills and not having a good grasp of MS PSL, because this would lead to a lot of safety critical mistakes. So from your point of view, this is all about risk management. Pupil expectations. Some learners are influenced by what their friends tell them or what their parents tell them. For example, my mate passed after just 10 lessons. A pupil might tell you they want to move on to a new topic because their mates did this after just a few lessons. Some instructors might go along with this just to keep their pupils happy. But again, this will lead to more mistakes and it will ultimately take the pupil longer to learn and they will become more demoralized and probably quit their lessons. So it's important to discuss with your pupil why they need to spend time mastering the basics. And also politely tell them that their mate is probably not telling them the truth, considering the average learner driver will need about 45 hours of driving tuition. And of course, some pupils will need many more lessons than this. Instructor's reputation. An instructor might think that if their pupils are progressing quickly, then they will get more recommendations. But again, this is counterproductive because if a pupil is moved forward too quickly, they will soon become overwhelmed and make more mistakes and feel demoralized. And if this continues, they will probably cancel their lessons and find a different instructor. Every pupil is different and every pupil should learn at their own pace. Some pupils find driving easy and some pupils find driving more challenging. So plan lessons around your pupils' needs. Don't expect everyone to learn at the same pace. Time constraints. Some learners book lessons with a test date already booked. In this case, an instructor might feel obligated to cover more ground quickly, even if the pupil isn't fully ready. This is why I don't really like these so-called fast pass courses, but hey, that's just my opinion. Test-focused approach. Some instructors focus on driving around test routes rather than focusing on developing specific driving skills. Therefore, they quickly push their pupils to cover all of the test topics rather than focusing on building solid foundations in the early stages of learning. Now, I think this is a poor approach to teaching because you should be developing driving skills and developing critical thinking skills and not just driving around fixed routes, hoping your pupils will eventually pick things up through trial and error. Focus on your pupils' needs and plan lessons based around these needs. So, in conclusion, don't rush progress, build strong foundations first. It can be tempting to move a pupil forward too quickly, whether to provide value for money, meet their expectations, or prepare them for a looming test date. However, advancing a pupil too soon can be counterproductive, resulting in a lack of knowledge and insufficient skills, which leads to a lack of confidence and therefore more mistakes. Make sure your pupils have good car control skills and can properly use the MS-PSL routine before introducing them to more challenging driving situations. A solid foundation in car control, observation and decision making will make later progress seem much easier. Encourage your pupils to trust the learning process rather than trying to rush to the finish line. A well-prepared pupil is a safe and responsible driver, therefore far more likely to pass their driving test. I hope this has been helpful. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments and please do like and subscribe. I would really appreciate this. And remember, when you're teaching pupils, just keep it simple and enjoy it.